Hey everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make smoked bacon wrapped pork loin. Now this is a super easy recipe if you just got yourself a smoker and you don't know what to cook. I have 3 ingredients. I have around a 5-pound half loin pork roast. You can also use pork tenderloin, but I like the loin roast better because it's a little bit bigger, a little bit more unforgiving when you smoke it. The tenderloins are so small and really easy to overcook. I got a pound of bacon, and then I have some seasoning. This is Bad Byron's butt rub, specifically made for pork. Now, like I said, super easy. We're gonna season the pork, we're gonna wrap it in bacon, we're gonna put it on the smoker. It should take 2 to 3 hours. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. So stick around, I'm gonna show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is take the pork loin out of the package. It did have a little bit of fat on one side, which I trimmed off. You don't have to get super obsessed with that. A little bit on there is not going to hurt. But if you got some unsightly fat, some Silverskin, go ahead and cut that off. So, like I mentioned before, Bad Byron's butt rub, okay? I've never tried this before, but I saw it in the store. Just to let you know, let's see. Salt, black pepper, granulated onion, granulated garlic, paprika, chipotle powder, smoked jalapeno. So, sounds like it's going to have a little bit of heat to it. So you know how this is, guys. We're just going to sprinkle some on here on all sides. And then I'm going to wrap this bad boy in bacon. Super, super easy. Use a favorite BBQ rub of your choice, whatever that might be. If you don't have access to a BBQ rub, just use some salt, ground black pepper, garlic powder. You can use lemon pepper. I mean, whatever seasoning you enjoy. So I'm just going to do this on all sides, and then we'll be back in a second, and I'll show you how to wrap this beautiful pork loin up in some bacon. Make sure to get the sides too here. Don't want to neglect them. Like so. I think I just got to do this side right here and we'll be done. Alright, so here we are. This is the easiest way I found to wrap this in bacon. I took a pound of bacon. I recommend getting thin slices, not the thick cut, because we want the smoke to be able to get through the bacon and some into the pork loin. I just laid them out on a tray here, and I put the pork loin in the middle, and then I'm just going to kind of fold these pieces around. I don't know, this is a full pound. We might not need that much. Just like so. My ice maker, of course, is making noise in my fridge the minute I do this. So just like this, and it doesn't have to be beautiful right now because as it cooks, this bacon will tighten up. And so you want the bottom seam area on the bottom. So we're going to flip this over. I just wanted to show you, rather than trying to individually wrap the pieces, this seems to be the quickest way. I was considering, just kind of push it down on there tightly. I was considering maybe doing a bacon weave, but I think it would have just been too much bacon because this is a pound. I'd probably have to use 2 pounds, and I think that would be a little too much bacon, 2 pounds of bacon on the pork loin, okay? So now what we're going to do is, let me take off one of my gloves here. We're going to just sprinkle a little bit now of the seasoning on the top, and this is just to give it a nice color, okay? The pork's already got plenty. Just a little bit like this. Okay. Turn it over. Get the front side here. We'll do the back side. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, look how easy that is. If you can do those basic directions, you can make yourself a delicious bacon wrapped pork loin. Roll it over, like so. Straighten that out. And like I said, just a little dusting or coating of your favorite barbecue rub. Let's get some here. And let me get some on the back side here. Alright guys, that is it. I mean, look at that. Alright, now we're going to go outside and I'm going to be using my Monument Grill's pellet smoker. Now, I'm going to be fighting a little bit of an uphill battle because if you can see here, it's currently 28 degrees outside. So at least there's hardly any wind, which is nice. But 28 degrees, my smoker is probably going to be struggling a little bit. So you want to cook this anywhere between 250 and 275 degrees. I'll set it initially at 250. If it doesn't quite get there, I'll probably set it at 275, and then as long as it's within that 250, 275 range, we should be good. We're going to cook this to an internal temperature of 145, but we're going to pull it off the smoker probably anywhere from 140 to 142, and then we're going to let it sit on a cutting board wrapped in foil, and that'll carry it up an extra couple degrees. Be careful, you don't want to go higher than 145 because you run the risk of drying it out. So okay guys, I'm just going to let this sit on the counter. I'll meet you guys outside. We'll fire up that smoker. Alright guys, I'm using the Lumberjack grilling pellets. They're a blend of, let's see, maple, hickory, and cherry. It's a local brand here in Hayward, Wisconsin. I've used a few times and I really like them. So let me fill up the hopper here. Alright guys, there it is. Hopper is full. Alright, another helpful hint. To make it easier to lift this on and off your smoker, it's really nice to have some kind of rack like this. So, and then a little tray to put it in when you remove it in case it's dripping. So this way, I don't have to mess, I don't have to worry about bacon pieces falling out, burning my hands, dirtying up my gloves. So I'd recommend investing in something like that. So I think the smoker is just about heated up. I'll meet you guys outside. All right guys, I want to show you how I'm setting this up. So I'm going to put that rack with the pork loin on the top here, and on this bottom rack I have a little drip tray, but in order to try to keep this pellet smoker at temperature and to help keep it hot and moist, I'm pouring in some hot tap water in the bottom here. And I think that'll help keep the smoker warm. Just like that, it's also going to add a nice moist environment. So let me go get the pork, we'll throw it on. Alright guys, so I have the temperature probe that comes with the Monument Grill's pellet grill right in here. I just put it right in the center, and I'm also using my meat stick just to get a second temperature reading. That one I'm not going to put in the end over here because it's too far, I think, away. It's probably going to be a little colder on this end, so I'm doing it right through the center. So let's get that going. I set the timer here to go off when it's 140 degrees, which is when we're going to be pulling it. So that's it guys, let's push this back in. I also have a backup temperature gauge in here just to judge as well. And now comes the hardest part. We're going to have to wait, but let's get that back there. All right, I'm going to go inside and get a cold beverage. Meet you guys inside. All right, you know what time it is. Beverage review time. This is a new beer from New Glarus Brewing Company in New Glarus, Wisconsin. They're kind of famous around here in these parts because they only brew it in Wisconsin. They're most famously known for Spotted Cow, but they do make some other ones, and I saw this one. I haven't tried it. It's called Moon Man. It's 5% alcohol, which is a little bit stronger than their Spotted Cow. It's supposed to have a little bit more of a hoppy flavor. So that's what I'm having. And this is my daughter, Ava Grace.
Hi.
And my son, Kyle.
Hello.
Now, also from Wisconsin, we have a famous gas station called Quick Trip. And Quick Trip makes their own Gatorade. They call it Quick Aid. And this is grape.
Mom went to Quick Trip earlier and she found that and she told me about it.
That's okay. Ava Grace is going to have Quick Aid. And then also, sticking with the Wisconsin theme, Kyle is going to try Point Premium. They're out of Stevens Point. They also have a Point Brewery, same company that make different beers, but they make a lot of sodas too. And this is called Black Cherry Cream. So that's what Kyle's having. All right.
Quick Aid Thirst Quencher.
Well, shake it a little bit. I put some ice in both your glasses because
Neither of us should shake ours.
You don't know. You don't know. I don't.
And this time, Dad put some ice in mine.
Yeah, just because I forgot to put it in the refrigerator. All right, and then let me pour you. Oh, here, Kyle. Here, it's a. I got a bottle.
There's my straw, guys.
Occasionally, what I do is I just go like this, and then it comes off easy.
There you go. Well, sometimes they're twist off, but sometimes they're not.
And by the way, guys, if you saw our last video, the Christmas video where you made some good food, and you enjoyed my singing, Mom told me about some of your comments about you wanted me to do some more singing. And Mom said every Christmas I'll plan on getting my ukulele and singing a song for you guys.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'll leave a link below, guys, if you want to go check her out. I made a little Christmas video. I made some smoked sous vide prime rib and sous vide shrimp cocktail. And Ava Gray's, what was the name of the song you
Meli Clicky Maka, the Hawaiian Christmas song.
Hawaiian Christmas song. All right.
I just sang that.
I can already tell it's a little bit stronger than their typical beer. You can see it's darker. It's got a much bigger head. I'm just going to sit there for a second. As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. Come on, let's cheers to each other.
Okay.
And cheers to our viewers. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Okay, this is good. This tastes like a mild IPA. Definitely tastes the hops, but it's got a little bit of fruit flavor at the end of it. This is a little bit more up my alley. It's not full-blown IPA, but it's not watered down Spotted Cow, so it's like a good medium. So I might be drinking this a little bit more than I normally would with the new Glarus stuff, but this is good. I'm glad they're experimenting. All right, Ava Grace, Quick Aid compared to Gatorade. Which one do you think tastes better?
I don't know, really, because they're both good.
Okay.
But this is actually, it's like a medium for how much I taste the grape. I taste the grape, but I'd say it's like a medium of how I can taste it.
Okay.
And it's really good. I'd have it again. It's really good.
All right, there you go. And now you, Kyle, with the, what was it, black cherry cream.
I don't know why to call it black cherry cream because
Does it have a kind of a creamy taste?
I've had cream sodas and stuff, and that's kind of what I'm assuming it is. But it just tastes like a black cherry soda. There's no cream to it. It's not black cherry cream.
A little bit in the aftertaste. It tastes a little bit, yeah, a little bit creamy consistency compared to just a regular soda. You taste it on your tongue, just a little bit of cream. Well, that's good. I've been impressed. So there you go, guys. That pork's been on for around 20 minutes. We'll go out another 15, 20 just to see how well temperatures are holding. Hopefully I can maintain it somewhere between 250 and 275. If not, I'll crank it up to 300. But yeah, that's it. We're going to have some delicious bacon-wrapped, smoked bacon-wrapped pork loin later on tonight for dinner.
By the way, guys, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. All right, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. Cheers. All right, guys, it's been just around a half hour, and I'm happy to report I set it at 250, and it's at 248. So it seems like it's not struggling. It looks like the pork temperature is 62 degrees. If we look on my my other one here, it's showing 72 degrees. Yeah. So there we go. I'm gonna go inside, finish my beer, kind of keep an eye on it, but I'm not even gonna turn it up. 250 is perfect. Anywhere from 250 to 275. You know, maybe I'll crank it up at the very end just to kind of get some extra heat and crisp up the bacon. But right now I want to give it some time to smoke away. So I'm gonna go inside. See you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, it's been exactly an hour, and it's snowing. I had no idea snow was even coming. Got a little snow here. I mean, it's just started, so who knows if it's gonna stick or not, but all right. 255, so it's holding temp fine, and 89 degrees. Let's take a look, see what's going on. I haven't opened this since we put it on, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, oh, it smells good. Real quick, let's take a look here. Showing 225 right there, which is fine. You know, that's the classic smoking temperature. Look at this. Okay, it's getting a little bit of color. It's still not that warm to the touch. All right. I think that water in there is definitely helping the grill maintain temperature. So that's it, guys. I'm just gonna let it go here. As long as it's hovering around that 250 range, well, 225 it says inside, so who knows. I'll let it ride at 225, it'll get more smoke. Whew, I'm getting cold. We'll be out here in a little bit, guys. All right, guys, we're almost at 2 hours. It is right at the right temperature, 255. Says the pork's at 122. Let's see, this is saying it's at 124, so we're a couple degrees off. And yeah, let's take a look. I had to bring some light out here because it's really dark and it's snowing. Well, if you can see a little flakes coming through, but let's take a look here. I haven't checked this out. Oh, and I think that water pan definitely has helped. Let's pull this out a little bit. Should have brought a glove. Right now, let's get this. I'm going to shine some light on this. What is this reading, by the way? This is saying right around 225, which is fine. There we go. All right. We'll give it a little bit more time. It's not quite there, but it's looking good. Be back in a few minutes. All right, we're approaching 3 hours, 139. 140 to 141 is what, oh, it just hit it. Okay, let's take a look. All right, guys, it just hit temperature, 140. Let's take a look. Wow. Looking good. Let me get my instant read out here. We'll take a couple independent checks here. See what kind of temperature we're getting. I'm trying to go right in the center here. Oh, yep, 144, 145, that's perfect. Okay, we're there, 141, perfect. In the outer edge here, let's see. All right, this is done. Let me pull this out. We'll get it covered with foil. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, here we are. It's been covered for around 15 minutes. I did crisp up the bacon with the broiler for a few minutes on each side. Okay, wow. It smells smoky. Okay, so I'm gonna just slice it in half here. Take a look. Let's see. Right there. See if we can get a good look at this. Oh. Hang on. I should have put some gloves on, but I'm going to look at this. Look how juicy that is. Yeah, on your pellet smoker. Oh, oh, the bacon is kind of falling off because I'm manhandling it. But man, look at that. All right, I'm gonna slice some thin slices. Be back in a second. All right, I'm gonna slice this. Some thin slices here. Oh man. Let's push this up a little bit here. Back. Look at this, man, oh man. And let me just show you guys. Hold on. Look at this. Oh, it's just so juicy, it's dripping. Man, okay. I'll continue to slice this. We'll get the family out here. Wow. And look, 3 ingredients. Remember the pork loin, your barbecue rub, and some bacon. That's all you need. Ooh, smoke it to temperature. Oh man, look at this. All right, let me slice this some more. We'll be back in a second. All right, welcome back. I'm here with my wife Monica,
Hello.
my son Kyle.
Hi.
I cut up some pieces and some bacon.
Oh my gosh, this
Okay, Kyle,
looks
try it.
amazing.
Kyle hasn't tried it. I admit I've had a few pieces. So what do you think? That was on the pellet smoker.
This-
Really, first thing I really cooked, I think, on
wow.
the pellet smoker.
Shout out to Monument. Wow. Wow. This is,
That's good, huh?
it's not dry. A lot of the pork that I've tried in the past, like from other places, it's really dry.
Well,
Like,
you can't overcook it, so you gotta pull it at 140, 141, 2, cover it with foil. I did bring it in and put it in the oven under the broiler for a few minutes to crisp up the bacon, which I would recommend if it needs that. But yeah,
This is good.
delicious, huh?
So I do taste the smoke. Definitely.
I do
The
too.
seasoning, whatever you use, I can't remember the name, but the seasoning
It's Bob
by
Bad Byron's butt rub.
okay,
That's
Bad
pretty good.
Byron's butt rub. Shout out to you guys
Yeah,
because
it's good,
it wasn't
huh?
sweet or too
No, it's not sweet. There's a little bit of spice to it, but not
not
hardcore.
too much. It was good. It's like seasoning salt, take to the next level, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you
And
think,
then,
Al?
as far as the pork, you have to stop it at 140 and then let it tent to 145. Don't stop it if you're new at this. Don't stop it at 145 and then tent it.
Yeah,
it will
'cause
end up
it'll
dry
overcook,
and you'll
yeah.
still think it's good because the flavor on pork, come on, it's always going to be good. But if you want a perfectly cooked one, tent it at 140. And this is amazing.
Apparently she listens to me.
No, I do. And
Okay.
put it in the fridge and let it, I mean, overnight, usually
Okay.
it gets more dry, right? But it won't get more dry. When you do it at 140, pull it off at 140. I'm
Okay.
telling you.
All right.
All right.
So what do you
It's
think?
good. It's really good.
Yeah, it is good.
It is good. And Monument, Pellet, Smoker.
Yeah, okay.
But I got a question for you.
What do you think, Al?
Do you like it?
It's really good.
Okay.
No, and I'm picky about this. I mean, I'm picky. Did I ever eat pork before I even knew you?
No, well, what's Kyle think?
20
'Cause
years
I don't know
ago,
if
he couldn't
likes
even get me
pork.
to eat this.
Well, because you, well, I'm
Well-
not gonna go into the details.
No. But this is good.
What do you think, Kyle?
It's good.
All right. Well, I'm hungry. I want to eat dinner, so I'll cut it short. See the logo on my shirt? Hit the logo on the bottom of the screen.
Smo'King.
Subscribe to my
Yes.
channel, please. I appreciate it. It helps my channel. I'll leave a link above and below to my website, ericsmokeandbarbecue.com. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it.
This is so good.
Yeah. Try it for yourself. 3 ingredients, very
It's
basic,
easy.
delicious.
And cheap.
Yeah, and inexpensive. We
Right
don't like
now, we like inexpensive right
No,
now.
Yeah, inexpensive. We don't like to say cheap here.
Inexpensive.
Inexpensive.
For real.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Oh,
Good.